Hello boys and girls, today we're going to be looking at how do we make it so that our rover can turn. Now there's a couple of ways we can go about this. We'll talk a little bit about each one and I'll allow you to decide when you're doing your challenge. The one that we've been doing most commonly is the move steering block, which is the third block of the green choices here. We've been doing the on for rotations and we've been using this avenue here for steering. Now what this does, if I go left or right, if I want to go left, I move it in the left direction, and you see it's a negative number. If I move it to the right, it turns positive. So the farther I put it to the right, it'll change the severity of the turn. Now if I'm thinking about what a turn is, all it's literally doing is it's moving one motor faster than the other. So if I were to turn it severely 100%, to the right, what's really happening is it's taking the right wheel and it's turning it much faster, whereas the left motor is going to turn much more slowly. So it's going to turn those. But it's only going to turn your rover in one rotation. So if I'm thinking about that, this is only going to change the severity of my steer. It's not going to change the distance of how far it turns. So it might go a little bit in the direction you want to go if you make it really steep of a turn, but if you're trying to get it so that it goes farther, you're only going to go so far. So what you need to do is you need to change the rotations, or if you chose seconds or degrees, you need to change this number. So you're going to change it to about like 1.5 or 2 or something like that. You're going to have to guess and check this one going against what we normally would tell you in class. But you're going to troubleshoot this to get it so that it goes 180 degrees or 90 or wherever you need it to turn. Now that's with the move steering block. The other one we're going to use is called the move tank block. Now what the move tank block does is it allows you to alter the turning or the power of each individual motor. So this one here is the B motor, which I see in the ports here. This is your left motor, the left wheel, and this is the right wheel. So when you're doing this, you can make one really fast and one not so fast. And what's going to happen is the faster wheel is going to turn yours much more in that direction. So if I'm going 100 over here, it's going to pull it to the left. Whereas if they are equal at 50, they would go straight. And if I move this even in the positive, or better yet, if I moved it in a negative, it's going to move one forward and the other one backward. So it's going to make it turn really fast in the right direction. So it's going to pull it and turn it quickly. So I change this again. I would change the speed of the motors, and then I would change the rotations. You can choose whichever one you want to do. Again, the move tank block, it moves both motors individually. You can edit those. Or you can choose the move steering block, which is shown by the steering wheel, and you can edit it the turning this way with the arrow, and you could change the rotations to show how long the wheels will turn with that severe of a turning radius. So that's how we can use the turning block. You're going to be working on your challenge on getting yours to go in particular scenarios. So I hope that helps with being able to turn your motor.